Leonardo DiCaprio, a name that has become synonymous with Hollywood brilliance, unforgettable performances, and a career that spans decades. But behind the red carpets, the awards, and the global recognition lies a story far more complex, filled with silent battles, personal struggles, and heartbreaks that the cameras never captured. At 50, the man who has portrayed heroes, rebels, and visionaries on screen is confronting his own human vulnerabilities off-screen. From the pressures of fame that began in his youth to the relentless scrutiny of the public eye, Leonardo has faced challenges that often go unseen. There have been moments when the weight of expectations, both his own and the world's, threatened to overwhelm him. Relationships, friendships, and even moments of personal happiness have been tested in ways that no Oscar can ever acknowledge. Yet, through all the heartbreak, Leonardo has channeled his emotions into his art, transforming personal pain into unforgettable performances that touch audiences around the world. His environmental activism, his dedication to climate change, and his relentless pursuit of meaningful storytelling reflect a man striving to make a difference in a world that often feels chaotic and unjust. But beneath the accolades and the activism, there is a personal story of struggle, the loneliness that comes with fame, the losses and disappointments that few ever see, and the constant fight to stay true to himself amid the pressures of Hollywood. Leonardo DiCaprio's tragedy is not one of scandal or failure, but of navigating a life of extraordinary opportunity while confronting the universal human experience of pain, loss, and the search for purpose. And yet, even in these moments of heartbreak, he finds strength, resilience, and the courage to continue. Every film he makes, every role he embodies, every public appearance, it is all a testament to a man who refuses to let life's challenges define him. His story reminds us that no matter how successful someone appears from the outside, they too face battles that are deeply personal and profoundly human. Leonardo DiCaprio's life at 50 is a reflection of triumph intertwined with struggle, fame intertwined with vulnerability, and brilliance intertwined with the quiet heartbreaks that shape every person's journey. As you watch this story unfold, remember that it's not just about the celebrity, but about the human being behind the name, a man who continues to inspire, endure, and navigate life with both courage and grace. If this story moves you, honor Leonardo's journey by subscribing, liking, and sharing, because even in tragedy, there is a story worth witnessing and a life worth celebrating. As Leonardo DiCaprio enters his 50s, the pressures of a life lived in the public eye continue to weigh heavily on him. While fans see the glamour, the awards, and the high-profile events, few witness the quiet moments of doubt, introspection, and personal struggle that have shaped him. His career, marked by some of the most iconic roles in cinematic history, is also a reflection of a man who channels his inner turmoil into his craft. Behind every Oscar-nominated performance lies years of perseverance, missed opportunities, heartbreaks, and sacrifices that most people will never know. Friends close to Leonardo say he is deeply introspective, often contemplating the fleeting nature of time, the responsibility that comes with influence, and the personal cost of a career built on global fame. Despite the external successes, there are moments when he questions his choices, the relationships he's nurtured, and the balance between his personal life and the demands of Hollywood. Yet, It is this tension, this constant dance between vulnerability and resilience that fuels his passion and authenticity, both on and off the screen. Leonardo's story is a powerful reminder that even those who seem larger than life struggle with the same fears, doubts, and heartbreaks as the rest of us. And as we look deeper into his life, we see not just a legendary actor, but a human being who has endured, reflected, and found ways to transform pain into purpose. If Leonardo DiCaprio's journey touches your heart, honor his story by subscribing, liking, and sharing because his life, struggles, and triumphs are lessons in courage, resilience, and the complexity of being human. There are moments when Leonardo DiCaprio stands alone, away from the flashing cameras and adoring fans, and the weight of his journey becomes undeniable. The fame, the fortune, the accolades, they cannot fill the emptiness of private struggles, the regrets, or the quiet heartbreaks that accompany a life lived under a microscope. He thinks back to opportunities lost, friendships strained, and the relationships that slipped away, all in the pursuit of a career that demands perfection and constant reinvention. Yet, through it all, he has remained relentless, using his pain and personal battles as fuel for his art. Every role, from the rebellious youths to the tortured geniuses he has portrayed, carries a piece of his own story, a reflection of the resilience and vulnerability that define him. Leonardo DiCaprio's tragedy is not sensational, it is human. It is a reminder that even those who seem invincible are not immune to the heartbreak, doubts, and inner conflicts that shape us all. And perhaps that is what makes him so extraordinary, the ability to transform personal suffering into performances that move the world, to turn quiet sorrow into inspiration, and to live a life that is as profound as it is challenging. As you follow his story, remember that behind every Hollywood legend is a human being navigating life's complexities, triumphs, and heartbreaks. If this story resonates with you, honor Leonardo's journey by subscribing, liking, and sharing, because his life and resilience are stories that deserve to be witnessed, celebrated, and remembered. Even at 50, Leonardo DiCaprio's life is a delicate balance between public adoration and private struggles. While the world sees his red carpet appearances, blockbuster films, and global influence, few truly understand the personal battles he faces daily. The relentless scrutiny, the pressure to maintain perfection, and the challenge of finding meaningful connections in a world obsessed with fame weigh heavily on him. Nights are often the hardest, when the applause fades and he is left with only his thoughts reflecting on past decisions, lost opportunities, and the fleeting nature of happiness. Yet, it is in these quiet moments that Leonardo's strength and resilience shine the brightest. He channels his experiences into his craft, using vulnerability and emotion to bring authenticity to every role. His environmental activism and dedication to global causes also reveal a man striving to make a difference beyond the screen, a life committed to purpose and meaning despite the personal costs. Leonardo DiCaprio's tragedy is not sensationalized. It is profoundly human. It is the story of a man navigating extraordinary talent and fame, while confronting the universal struggles of love, loss, and the pursuit of fulfillment. And it is this vulnerability, courage, and commitment to authenticity that continues to inspire millions around the world. If this story touches your heart, honor Leonardo's journey by subscribing, liking, and sharing, because even in heartbreak, there is inspiration, and in struggle, there is strength. Leonardo DiCaprio's life at 50 is a testament to the paradox of fame, the simultaneous experience of extraordinary privilege and profound personal struggle. Behind the iconic roles, the awards, and the red carpet moments lies a man who has endured heartbreak, disappointment, and the relentless pressures of a career built on public expectation. He has navigated friendships strained by time and distance, relationships tested by fame, and the quiet loneliness that accompanies a life lived under constant scrutiny. Yet, through it all, Leonardo has transformed personal pain into artistic brilliance, using every setback and challenge to fuel performances that captivate audiences worldwide. His story reminds us that tragedy is not always visible. It can be silent, internal, and ongoing, even amid the glitz and glamour of Hollywood. And it is precisely this human vulnerability that makes his achievements all the more extraordinary. A man who continues to inspire, endure, and create art that resonates deeply with the world. As you reflect on Leonardo DiCaprio's journey, remember that every triumph is intertwined with struggle. Every performance carries a piece of his personal story, and every moment of resilience is a lesson in courage. Honor his story by subscribing, liking, and sharing, because his life is not only a tale of fame, but a testament to the enduring strength of the human spirit. Even now, at 50, Leonardo DiCaprio's journey continues to unfold with the same intensity that has defined his life and career. The pressures of fame, the weight of expectations, and the private battles he faces every day remain constant companions. Yet, through it all, Leonardo demonstrates remarkable resilience, turning every challenge into an opportunity to grow, to reflect, and to inspire. His performances are not merely acts of entertainment. They are windows into a soul that has experienced profound struggle, triumph, and heartbreak. Behind every award and every red carpet appearance is a man who has navigated the complexities of life with courage, humility, and unwavering dedication to his craft. Leonardo's story reminds us that even those who seem larger than life carry burdens unseen by the public eye, and that greatness is measured not just by talent or fame, but by the ability to endure, adapt, and continue striving despite adversity. As we witness his journey, we are reminded that every moment of vulnerability and every challenge overcome adds depth to his artistry and humanity.